particular video is going to probably piss off a lot of you Stephen Curry fans and your Draymond Green fans and all that. But ask me if I care, right? Now, you can get mad all you want to, but you can't refute the truth, all right? And the truth of the matter is, these last couple seasons where Klay Thompson hasn't been there, the Warriors have been absolutely garbage. And it also proves that Klay Thompson is the true MVP of that team. Now, these recent stretch of games, the Warriors lost 4 of their last 5. They were blown out by the Kings. They were blown out by the Hawks. They blew out the Chicago Bulls, then turned around and lose to the Miami Heat and got absolutely obliterated by the Toronto Raptors last night. Now, if Klay Thompson was on that team, right, you think the Warriors are going out here getting blown out by the goddamn Sacramento Kings? Or even getting blown out by the goddamn Toronto Raptors and all that team that was on the decline and all that? So, like, you can't refute what I'm saying. Stephen Curry ain't taking the goddamn Warriors to the playoffs and all that, right? Draymond Green is a fucking scrub, and he proved that he can't score no 20 and 10 or nothing like that. And on top of that, the dude basically rode coattails to the championship, and then he got the nerve to come out and talk about how he's the greatest defensive player ever based on telepathy. I'm just trying to figure out what will make him come out and say some outlandish stuff like that, right? He the greatest defensive player ever based on what? Based on what? Suit the Polo talking and Tim in the building. JCB, T Price, what's up, y'all? I appreciate y'all for being up here today, right? You can't refute what I'm saying. There's no reason why the goddamn Golden State Warriors go to Toronto Raptors or Tampa Bay and get their head blown off like that last night. 130 to 77? That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Klay Thompson on that team, man, the Warriors would be far more competitive than what they are now. And you can't refute that. And I dare any Golden State Warrior fan to call himself coming on my channel and refute what I'm saying. Hell, we can make an argument Klay Thompson's a better clutch shooter. He's obviously the best defender on the team, no matter what the hell Draymond Green said. Right? I mean, they got their head blown off against goddamn Phoenix, right? We can go back to the beginning of the season where they got whooped by Brooklyn. Then they turned around and got whooped by the Milwaukee Bucks. Right? You can't sit up there and say that the performance that the Golden State Warriors, they're 23-26 right now, but you can't sit up there and say that what they're doing out there and that product that they're putting out there is acceptable. It's clearly unacceptable. That product they're putting on the floor is unacceptable. Kelly Oubre, a guy that they traded for when he was bouncing around the league like a goddamn old ping pong ball, right? Like he in the goddamn pinball machine, just getting bounced around the fucking league. And then you got Andrew Wiggins, another guy bounced around the league, right? This Andrew Wiggins like 4th team, because technically when he got drafted by the Cavaliers, then he was traded on that same night to the Timberwolves, right? He underperformed in Minnesota. They gave him all that fucking money. And he figured since he goes to Golden State, right? Well, this is 3rd team. I'm sorry, 3rd team, not 4th team. 3rd team. He figured a change of scenery would galvanize his career. And it hasn't. He averaged 20 a game, but if you really get into the scope of things, that 20 points a game is fucking hollow. And Kelly Oubre, Kelly Oubre, he's been a massive disappointment. But when you get traded from the Washington Wizards, hey, that should tell you everything you need to know right there. All those moves were made to supplement the fact that Klay Thompson has been bitten by the injury bug. He has not played in 2 years. Now, I'm glad he got his money. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he got his money and all that. But all those moves were made to supplement the fact that their most valuable player, Klay Thompson, is not on the roster because he's hurt. Shout out to the homie Too Raw for TV. I'm right there with you in lockstep 100%. He is the better clutch performer. He is a great shooter, and he's a much better defender. And, truth be told, he's not actually rebound the ball. So, yeah, I'm right there with you, Too Raw. I'm right there with you. Right? He is undoubtedly the most valuable player on that team. The last 2 years have shown that. Right? Right? And I want to talk about the culture of that team too, because, for them to go out there and consistently get their head blown off on a given night, that's an indictment on their leadership, right? That starts from the GM on down, right? And Steve Kerr, we've been saying this for the better part of 2 years about Steve Kerr being a fraud as a goddamn coach, right? Because all those teams that won those championships were under the house that Mark Jackson built. You think if Mark Jackson was still there in Golden State, that Draymond Green be running around here, shooting off his mouth the way he is? Ain't no way in hell goddamn Draymond Green would be running around here shooting off his mouth the way he is. No way. But see, Steve Kerr with this lackadaisical style of his, and Draymond Green can feel the need to go run his mouth the way he does. Consistently.
So why did Draymond Green not play last night? Because, his little finger hurt him, right? His little finger. But he the best defensive player ever, right? You got Hall of Famers, right? Because you got ass clowns that's running around here talking about how Draymond Green's a fucking Hall of Famer. And that motherfucker ain't no goddamn Hall of Famer. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. That motherfucker better not even so-called sniff the ass crack of the Hall of Fame. And you motherfuckers out here running your mouth defending this fucking bum? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn, the more I think about this shit, the more it fucking pisses me off. I dare any motherfucker to bring your Rudy Poo, dick in the booty ass in this bitch and try to tell me that that fucking son of a bitch is a fucking MVP. I fucking dare you. Now back to my normal self, right? Why did Draymond Green not play last night? Why the fuck did he not play last night? He's supposed to display toughness, but this son of a bitch won't play because his little pinky finger didn't fucking hurt, that was fucking sprained. He played on the sprained finger, and yeah, he want to call himself running his mouth by Hall of Famers who's playing on broken fingers, swollen ankles, fucking torn ligaments and shit, and he want to fucking sit last night because he had a sprained finger. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. The truth be told, the only reason about that son of a bitch didn't play last night, actually there's two reasons why that son of a bitch didn't play last night. The first reason, because Stephen Curry was out on the back-to-back. That's the first reason. The second reason, and just as important, he had flashbacks from when he made that bullshit-ass proclamation the first time 3 years ago, and Pascal Siakam Give him the Nigerian nightmare treatment. Yeah, that's right. That motherfucker got put on a fucking skewer with an apple in his mouth. He was rotated around the fire, basted in butter all fucking series long. But he a Hall of Famer, right? He the goddamn best defensive player ever, right? Yeah. Kiss my hairy black booty hole on that shit. And make sure you lick the corn and lima beans out in the process. Shout out to 3000 Degrees, Real Facts TV, Big Worm, the Perm. Jason Robinson, what's up? And then he want to sit up here and talk about, well, you know, the playing game don't really motivate me, man. You know, well, why the fuck you out there playing? You can't possibly believe what you're saying, Draymond Green, because the fact of the matter is, if he wants to play and win games, then why the fuck wasn't he out there last night? Why the fuck, when he made that proclamation talking about, well, I can go out there and average 20 and 10 if I want to? Well, I disagree with that. He cannot average 20 and 10. And then got nerve to go on all the small podcasts, run his fat mouth about, well, you know, I could have averaged 20 and 10, but I wanted to be more of a leader to the guys in the locker room. What the fuck are you being a leader to for what? What are you leading them? Huh? How to steal money without getting prosecuted? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? That's how you be the consummate professional, right? How to steal money with using a black pen on white paper. Shout out to the homie Black Reality TV in the building, right? But he the greatest defensive player ever, right? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. He ain't no goddamn best defender ever. Hell, that's like saying Steve Kerr is the greatest coach ever, right? We know that's not fucking true. If you ask Steve Kerr to build a team from the ground up, he can't do it. He cannot do it. He can't do it. Shit, they got more than house last night, Back Reality. They got their ass obliterated. Shit. Draymond Green ain't led no category. Hell, the motherfucker can't even average 10 rebounds a year, but he's a great rebounder, right? When they created a stat about setting screens and shit, oh, I'm the best screen setter ever. Really? Where's that stat? I never see that in no goddamn stat sheet. Of all the analytics I've seen when it comes to field goal percentage, free throw percentage, assist rate, I never see no goddamn stat where, oh, it was, you know, screen percentage is one of them. I ain't see that fucking stat. Where that stat at? That stat ain't on NBA.com. Klay Thompson is clearly the MVP on that team. The last 2 years proved that shit. The last 2 years proved that. Even when Klay Thompson was taking back seats when KD got there, he, for all intents and purposes, taking back seats. Look, Klay Thompson on a given night can go out there and get you 40 in a fucking half and play good defense. How come he's not in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation consistently? He's always in the NBA first team defense or second team defense. He's always in that conversation. How come Klay Thompson's not on the goddamn defensive player of the year conversation? The way he was out here giving motherfuckers the business and right. He always taking the challenge of defending the best wings and shit. How come Klay Thompson's not on that list? But Draymond Green, old trifling asses, he over there campaigning for defensive player of the year like how Trump was campaigning for president. Get out of my ass. Get out of my face with the dumb shit. Get out of my face with the dumb shit. You motherfuckers that don't know shit about basketball but got the nerve to put your face and your sticky ass dick breath on TV in front of the camera on YouTube and make bullshit propaganda pieces day in and day out instead of holding these players accountable. And I can't stand that. I can't stand here and watch motherfuckers consistently put out bullshit propaganda pieces and all that. Well, Stephen Curry, well, you know, this person got more help than that person, and this person. All that bullshit fucking propaganda shit is misleading. The truth of the matter is, look, I like Stephen Curry, right? But he ain't that dude people making him out to be. I love the fact that he can shoot threes. I love his game. He's going to go down as one of the greatest players to play this game. But the evidence is shown, right? And we talk about evidence. I don't want nobody being in their feelings. I don't want nobody going in PMS and all that and leave their bloodstains all over my fucking channel. All right? I'm talking about strictly the evidence. I want to see the evidence, right? Hey, all these motherfuckers, hey, all you guys that got all this smoke when we come in here and tell the truth about Stephen Curry or LeBron James or Kevin Durant, I need y'all to put that same smoke into politics, right? What have you done for me? What have you done for me, right? All you guys is running around here saying this, that, and the third, and all now you want to pick up stats from 20 years ago and this, that, and the third. I need you to put that same smoke in these goddamn politicians when they run around here talking shit, when they run around telling you what they did, right? When they're sitting right here trying to revise history of what they did and how they did it, I need you to put that same smoke to them motherfuckers, right? And Draymond Green is a fucking politician. And truth be told, Draymond Green ain't done shit. Klay Thompson is the goddamn MVP of the Golden State Warriors. Hands down. Ain't nobody, look, and nobody can say anything that can refute that. I dare anybody, and I do mean anybody, to come in and refute that. You may not like what I'm saying. Hell, you may not like how I'm saying it, but ask me if I give a damn. Ask me if I give a damn. We don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck. Hey! Right? Right? Ask me if I give a damn. Because you can't refute the truth. The truth of the matter is this team ain't shit without Klay Thompson. They know that. They know that. Hell, for all intents and purposes, Klay Thompson knows that. They should have traded Draymond Green when the iron was hot. When the iron was hot, they should have traded that bum-ass motherfucker. But instead, they want to sit here and play. They want to pick and choose. Oh, well, you know, Draymond Green done all this for all this. Look, the motherfucker outplayed his contract when he signed the $82 million deal. Okay? This right here is stealing money. Shout out to the homie, the mate, Charlie, from down under. Appreciate you, homie. Just like my boy James always say, D. Raymond is fucking garbage. He's trash. He is fucking hot dumpster fire. But he's the greatest defensive player ever. If you don't get the fuck out of here, ain't no way in hell. I rebuke the devil. I rebuke the devil. because that's not the truth. That's not the light. That's not the way. I rebuke the devil. And where does leadership at? Where does leadership at? From goddamn Stephen Curry. He supposed, the ESPN camera wanna show him giving a fiery speech after they get their head blown off. Look, I think the Golden State Warriors believe in the power of regeneration. I really do. I really believe they believe in the power of regeneration, because ain't no way in hell you consistently get your head blown off and you just come back in one piece like nothing happened. I rebuke the devil. Klay Thompson come back healthy next year. You can have all these jackasses, all these fucking dicklicks, all these guys, all these goddamn prostitutes go right back on the dick. Watch what I tell you. All these Golden State Warriors fans that's quiet, the only guy I got any kind of I got a pubic hair respect for is that Super Wack D-Bag, also known as Super Mac Defunct, because he stand on his square when it comes to them bum-ass Golden State Warriors. So I will give him kudos for standing on his square. But for all these other prostitutes out here, all these fucking hoes, all these fucking skanks that want to hop off the dick the first chance they get, the first chance the dick goes limp, they want to hop onto some new dick, right? All you motherfuckers, fuck y'all. I don't hear none of you motherfuckers talk about always been a Golden State Warriors fan. For 2 years, your ass was quiet as church mice. That's right. That's right. That's what it is. That's what it is. I rebuke the devil. I told y'all before, man, that's not the truth, not the way, not the light. I rebuke the devil. And when Draymond Green come out here and telling lies like that, somebody got to check his ass on that shit. I need more NBA legends outside of goddamn Tony Allen to come in and check this motherfucker. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Well, I know the NBA is a fraternity and all that. And look, some things just need to be said, right? When you got bum asses like Kendrick Perkins, all these dudes on the clutch payroll, when they run around here making outlandish statements, somebody need to come right back around and tell the truth. And that truth needs to be told over and over and over again, right? Because the truth is like a rock. You can't change the rock, right? It's always going to be one way all the time, no matter what. Through all the storms, through all the fucking earthquakes, explosions, you know what I'm saying? All that bullshit, that rock is going to stay there one way all the time. But a lie, though, lies like Play-Doh. A lie can be fucking massaged. It can be manipulated. It can be shaped in the way you want it to be. And then that's when we got people running around here calling a lie alternative facts. No, it's not alternative facts. It's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie. We're not going to sit up here and throw in gray areas when the picture's black and white. That's why we got all this confusion now. That's why there's all this confusion in the fucking world right now, because instead of things being black and white, we want to introduce gray area on the shit. We want to say that lies are alternative facts. We want to say here and say bullshit like that, right? It's simple. It's fucking simple. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is not 22. Man, if you're my fucking car, I'ma whoop your ass, motherfucker. Man, pay attention what the fuck you doing, nigga. Pardon my French, man. You know, I apologize for jumping in. I'm fucking hot this month. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Huh? Huh? I'm fired up. Let's go. Bama that call themselves trying to defend this shit, your ass need to be canceled. That's right. Everybody want to talk this shit about cancel culture. Well, shit. I want to apply some cancel culture in this shit. I dare anybody to call themselves trying to defend this shit. I dare anybody calling themselves trying to refute what the fuck I'm saying, because what the fuck I'm saying is true. It's true. Without Klay Thompson, this team ain't shit. I rebuke the devil. They got a game tomorrow night against the Atlanta Hawks, right? They got to go to Atlanta. Because when Atlanta came to them last Friday, Atlanta blew their heads off. So they got a chance to redeem themselves tomorrow night against the Atlanta Hawks. Look, Nick McMillan is doing a really good job in Atlanta right now. When they fired that cue ball head Lloyd Pierce, right? Atlanta went on an 8-game winning streak. And Atlanta is in the thick of the playoff race. Nick McMillan has right the ship. You think Golden State could go down there and beat the Atlanta Hawks? I think I got the Atlanta Hawks winning that game. Now, prove something to me, Draymond Green. Prove something, motherfucker. Prove something. Show me that you can go out there and get a triple-double and not a triple-single, right? That's what I want to see, right? I want you to prove to me that you can go out there and get yourself a triple-double, right? 10, 10, and 10, right? Prove to me that y'all can win that game tomorrow night against a team. And then, hold on. The Atlanta Hawks got Lou Williams, right? Lou Williams coming in and cook y'all motherfucking asses. Y'all ain't got nobody that can stop Lou Williams. What about Clint Capella? You ain't got nobody that can stop Clint Capella. You ain't got nobody that, if John the Baptist come back, right? But then again, I don't even think they need John the Baptist. I think the Atlanta Hawks beat the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night. And if they beat the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be hell to pay. There's going to be extreme hell to pay. And I'm going to come in there and I'm going to cook your motherfucking asses. Yeah, he be trying to pad his assist numbers. Yeah, too wrong. He definitely do try to pad his assist numbers. Ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. Yeah, I said that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? I said that. I said start from the GMO down. What's going on in Golden State is that the direct feet of the front office, and it starts with the GMO down. Because the only reason why you overpay, right, when you give an A+ money to a B minus player, right, or a C+ player, in this case, you had got dang on Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins. There's C+ players making A+ money. The only reason you make those moves is when you've done a piss poor job drafting players. Hey, James, what's up, homie? Shout out to the homie James in the building. James, you know I'm cooking on the ramen, right? You know I'm cooking on the ramen, right? Because he's a walking shit stain. Now, I'll put a link in the chat. All you homies can come in here and give me your thoughts on the state of the Golden State Warriors. Because this shit's disgusting. This shit's unacceptable. This shit's unacceptable. And now I'm not going to sit here and allow this shit to keep on festering the way it is. I rebuke the devil. What's up, Celtics Nation? What's up, man? Got that right. Motherfuckers need to start telling the truth in this bitch. Stop lying. Stop fucking telling lies, man. That shit don't get you nowhere, man. Motherfuckers out here telling lies about the Golden State Warriors and all that, right? We all know who the goddamn real MVP in this bitch. Go ahead, James. Take it away, man. I've been waiting for you to come in here and fellowship with you, man.
Man, salute, man. Top of the morning to all y'all beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Man, not just been at this job, bro. They been kicking my ass. I ain't gonna lie since we on back up. But it's all for the good cause, though, baby. But, hey, man, you already know how I feel about the Raymond bitch ass. After I seen them highlights, I just finished watching some of the highlights. Like, I just watched the Poland and the Milwaukee highlights and shit, a couple of more games. Man, this shit is disgrace, bro. Then you let Toronto. That was Toronto, but don't right?
Yeah, 130 to 77.
Man, I was born in '77. Man, you need to be kicked in your ass. You can't score over 80 points, man. Come on, man. Bro, that's what's wrong with us right now. And I be trying to tell people about certain players, bro, because it's not that I don't like them. It's not that I don't like
Come
what
on,
they
man.
going, where they going, or how they handling the process of getting better at the game. It's just that they're not taking the shit serious. Like once you take dedication into your craft, people respect you more. But when you do more talking and putting work in the gym, and you scared they must take a fucking 3-pointer when they leave you open more than anybody on the motherfucking court, Raymond. And I done seen you hit one or two 3-pointers in the last 10 games. This shit is like this disgusting. He must watch at some point. But you, this type of niggas we got in the media now. He done signed with a brick, and the brick gave him that media presence. Now he in the media just jabbing at everybody. He the greatest defender of all time. Hold up. First of all, if you gonna say great defender, seem like every time you open your mouth about a defender, you getting your ass cooked. You said that for the finals. See, I can damn near killed your fucking ass out there. Hung 40 on you. Then when you come back and say that shit again, the dude John Collins damn near dropped 40 again on. It's like them niggas be so close to 40, bro. I'm about to go get me a 40 Glock. That's my new number for the new year. Lucky number 40. So anybody, I'm telling you, bro, the Raymond, they gave us a number to play with. Now y'all can take that shit for a joke if you want. I'm playing my 40. I might hit. Cause this junk ass, somebody gotta do something, bro. Cause he's stealing all this fucking money and ain't doing nothing. How you get $100 million and they gonna come out and say, oh, this ain't no team where I supposed to be doing all this because we not at full strength. So it ain't like me helping them go get us better, make us get to the playoffs. Whatever the type of shit that he's saying. Y'all know what I'm trying to say verbatim, how he was saying it last year to come to this year. I never did like the attitude with this new age group. I never did like how they carry themselves after a loss and they get on a stand and they try to point and blame the fingers at each other. Oh, well, shit, I got me. I got this. Man, this game used to be so beautiful to watch, LB, in the panel in the chat room. But for some reason, man, salute to my nigga too, bro. Man, you got to make another video, bro. This time I need you to cook this nigga Draymond, man. Put up some of his numbers. Everybody talking about he the great defense. The videos that these niggas be talking about, he quarterback the defense. I'm still waiting for that. You feel me? But like I said, I don't be having no beef with nobody on here. But when you take a shot at me, you better come correct, because the niggas y'all like ain't all that, my nigga. You know what I mean? I got my wrist took for saying the Raymond ain't shit. Like, I got all kind of shit been happening to me when I be flaming these niggas. But I'm a stand-up guy, LB. That shit don't bother me, man. I'm from the swamps. I'm from the real part of the jungle of this world. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have no complex, my nigga. That's why I always come on here, and ever since I met y'all, I'm gonna stay cooking them pussy-ass niggas with y'all, man. And I don't owe them niggas nothing. Them niggas don't owe me nothing. But what I do owe the game is the respect that it deserves. What I do owe the game is to tell it how it is and not try to lie and cheat the system like these bitch-ass niggas come out here fabricating like they this and they not. You know what I mean? I can't do it no more, dog. That's why, bro. Besides Sunday just passed, I worked 19 days straight before Sunday. I had an off day. Now I done cranked that bitch back up. I'm back on a 14-day schedule. For real, for real. That's how I've been getting it, man. I've been trying to stay around from all kind of fugazi shit. sports, everything, anything that's gonna sidetrack my mind and making me think it's this and it's not, and you want me to go up this road when you're not supposed to be going that way, you lead my people wrong. So I'm trying to fix that problem in itself. You know what I mean? No disrespect to everybody who still love this type of shit. But dog, I don't have the love for it no more, man, because of niggas like that. Because of what the league let niggas like him doing. You dig what I'm saying? The reason that I fucking mad, dog, about the Raymond whole situation, because they drafted that team right. Now, at the end of the day, when they drafted their team right and they put y'all in position to win, y'all fucked over a good black coach. So Carm is a bitch, nigga. Now all you motherfuckers about to suffer. When you fucked over that black coach, bro, that's what you get. Now look, since that man left, y'all try to give everybody else the praise for building that team and how that shit worked out for you. Now let's put this shit in all the way perspective, bro. And I'm not trying to hate, I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but let's just look at it. Like we always say, bro, I know niggas tired of hearing the same thing because ain't shit but a rerun anyway, so you go ahead. So let's go. Listen, 2015, them people had so many breaks and shit in the fucking finals, and it goes to show you, because when they had the best record in the league the very next year when everybody was at full strength, somebody please tell me what happened. They got their ass hogged down. So was they really supposed to win? So let's do this. Steph Curry, you a bitch ass nigga too, because you quitting every year when you ain't got Klay. You're something wrong with your finger, something wrong with your elbow, something wrong with your toe. You bitch ass nigga, bitch up and man up, nigga. Do some dick ups or something, because you niggas ain't got no nutsack no more. You niggas got a split. How you got a split on top of a nutsack? You niggas hoes, man. So let's go. 2016, you're 73-9. Instead of you chasing the real goal, that's what I'm telling you. Our old school veterans, regardless of the fact whether we was chasing 72-10 or not, we still know what the big goal at hand was. And anybody, I advise you motherfuckers right now, all you niggas who ever shitted on my nigga Chris Webber, go watch that All the Smoke, and you gonna get your fucking ass about a lot of shit. That's why I always defend that man like I do, because y'all niggas don't know fucking basketball. I bet you Draymond can't go to no 3 different franchises from being shit water and get him to the playoffs, get him to the Western Conference Finals. The bitch quitting on the team now without everybody. So how the fuck you think he gonna do it with himself? Draymond, go sit your ass down. You got your little money. Might as well go ahead and retire, open you up a little weed business dispensary or something, and get the fuck on out the way. You feel me? Because if I have to slide back through Oakland, New Orleans, everywhere, I'll rob your bitch ass. And I don't give a fuck who listening. That's why you bitches quick to move out the hood. And I put that on everything I love, nigga. Niggas like that, we rob and fuck over, dog. Because you a bitch. And then we gonna put it out there and let it be known. I'm gonna rob you in front of everybody and let them know you're a hoe ass nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing.
God damn. Hey, shit. Man, I thought my rant was on some shit, man. Yo, God, man, that's why I love having you on here, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to NOLA Boy Sports and News. Hey, we need to get my brother up to the stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've been working. I can't be cooking with y'all, bro. Like I said, I'm up this morning. This is what I got. This is my schedule for the day. I just got off at 2 last night this morning. I'm back up in the morning. I got to go get my kids' haircut. I can't even get a haircut. I got to go to the dentist to get my other side of my mouth clean, because I'm getting my deep cleaning and get my mouth worked on. Because finally I got a job that pay good insurance that can take care of that shit. Because I had them goals on my mouth. Like I'm telling y'all, that shit fucked up my mouth. So if you think that shit looks sweet now, wait till about 15, 20 years after your shit be all rotten from that cement tearing your shit up, and watch how you be walking around this bitch looking like you eating on rocks all day. It's good for the fashion and the flow show, but dog, your health is more than anything, man. So if you could prevent from doing a lot of shit and putting a lot of wear and tear on your body unnecessarily, because sometimes we put that shit on ourselves. Just like some of these players. Instead of these players coming out here, we all know that Raymond is a system player, but instead of you being that type of player and us giving you your props for that, you want us to believe that you this nigga and you doing other things. Same thing with Steph Curry. I understand if you ain't got all your weapons to your disposal, but you're not about to sit here and tell me that you still not supposed to make the fucking playoffs if you this great. If you the one changed the game. Because me watching AI make the playoffs, me watching Reggie Miller make the playoffs, they didn't hear about how the team stacked around them as you. As far as the chemistry wise, like, all right, if Reggie Miller don't score, shit, he know I got Klay to say. Who Reggie Miller? If Reggie Miller don't get them 24, 25 points, who he had to say them? Who the fuck he had to get him? At least he had Klay to drop still help him get 25, 30 in his sleep, bro. Who Reggie had? Who AI had? Who Elijah Wan had? All these dudes are solo dolo, still getting to at least one finals and making it to the playoffs every year. And here these bum ass niggas came and make it to just the fucking playing game. And y'all gonna come on this bitch with 1,000 excuses for them. That's why I love cooking you pussy ass niggas. And I say pussy because that's what you niggas smell like, but dussy, booty, dick, and pussy. You niggas hoes, man.
Go ahead, Luda Rider. You next. Lou, you there? No, Luda Rider. All right. Wait, what? You been next. You come on in. Say what you got to say about this Golden State Warriors.
Hey, yo, first off, yo, gang, salute to you, man, for the veteran tips on the goals, for everything you just said. Appreciate you on that shit. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the
Man,
chat.
that's what I do, baby.
Right.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, appreciate that. You don't even need to do that because that was all natural, my fam. Hey, but listen, I'm going to be honest with you, boy. We're going to start with the front office. Bob Myers, get his ass out. Get his ass out. First off, he's the one who fired Mark Jackson, bringing his boy Steve Kerr. Foolish. Man came off the fucking TNT broadcast, not talking, but just talking about threes and all that shit. Okay, cool. That's that white privilege on some real shit, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to bring it to the color of none of that shit, but that's some real shit. The man grinding the team out. They getting so goddamn close to the fucking Western Conference. And you just say, you know what? Drop him. Let me bring this nigga in. All right, for sure. They did throw a nigga off with all the little threes and everything, but that shit got. You feel me? Because the NBA ain't like that, bro. It ain't gonna take about 4-5 years to catch on. Only time it took it like that when you want to go grab KD, who saved your fucking Warriors legacy. Let's keep it 100. You just came down from fucking getting ran down 3-1. The only team in the NBA Finals that ever got that shit done with. Y'all have nigga mudded, ran through all throughout the season. Teams would have whooped that ass. But y'all know what y'all did? Y'all want to go beg for one of the best players in the game. First of all, when KD won his fucking MVP, he did not have Russell Westbrook. You feel me? He was carrying a whole team by himself. Steph Curry, them two MVPs, who fucking next to him? Klay Thompson. His whole fucking arsenal. So don't tell me this nigga MVP matter more than the nigga who carried the team by himself. Nigga carried the team by himself. He got knocked out by motherfucking Memphis. And Memphis had dogs. Let's get it together. You feel me? They had Zach, they had Marcus Gasol, who's not looking like that nigga in LA, but actually Marcus Gasol. And they have fucking Tony Allen, the best defenders who out here that Draymond Green forgot about. You feel me? The fuck? These niggas like Brad and then Steve Kerr. The fact that like 2 weeks ago you said you enjoyed losing. He must enjoy this last night. That's 60-point whoop ass. Nigga, you don't get that on 2K. He would have quit on computer. Like, what the fuck? 60, nigga? Come on, bro. You don't know how to play your team for strategy. Coaching is trash. That shit done with. That's what you're talking about, James. This what's different between our generation and your generation coaching. That shit matters.
Hey, I ain't trying to cut you off.
Matters. Now go ahead.
But no, I'm about to let you go. You saying the right thing. And guess what they got on TV right now? Making up excuses. Steve Kerr, bitch ass. That's why when you be talking, the last thing you will sign. And so when I walk in the door from helping my girl get the groceries out the car, he on TV making excuses for this big ass loss he just got. That's what I'm saying. That's your head honcho, like you said. It start with the head. Now, if your head making excuses, what you think your players gonna do? Find excuses throughout the whole season and bitch up on you.
And then going from the draft pick, Wiseman, you know you did not need a guy like that right now. You don't got motherfucking KD on the team. You don't got stuff like you can bring that type of player, developing him when you got a super team. You need a motherfucking ball handler. You just lost Klay. How the fuck, nigga? You supposed to get LaMelo. LaMelo would have been there, would have helped Steph out. Y'all wouldn't have to do none of this crazy shit. But you know what? They said, fuck that. Let me do this. You bring in Kelly Oubre. You bring in all the other players. Kelly Oubre dropped 40. I don't know how these niggas talking about the Warriors got G League niggas. You fucking lying. These niggas just don't know how. Coaches, like you said, James, coaching matters. You feel me? When that nigga don't have no playbook or anything, he gonna throw out anything. Go ahead, go play. Cause he had it good. He had it good with motherfucking KD, Steph, Klay. Them niggas was running the team. He had it good. Everybody thought he was a great coach. But you know what it is? They'll never put that shit on them niggas, bro. But it's all good, though. That's all I had to say. Shout out to the panel.
Man, good point, man. That's a good point, though. I couldn't say everything because I be liking to lead shit for the panel. But that's a good point.
All right, Lou, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm at work. I was doing something. LB, I did on last show this morning talking about this. Like this right now, Klay Thompson is the MVP of this team. And right now, I would not be surprised if Steph Curry end up running to Jay Reed because he don't want to having to deal with this no more. Because the way things are setting up right now, LB, they trying to do that right now. He willing to stab his own brother in the back he played with for years just because he want to keep on winning. Just because he wants some more hardware on his shelf. And right now, if Klay Thompson got to be the one leading the team this year, I would not be surprised if he put them in a better position than they are this year. And Draymond Green going out there saying like, "Hey, I'm not motivated by being a 10, 7, or 8, or 9 seed, man, and playing games." Man, if you ain't motivated, you should be motivated trying to make the playoffs. If you don't like that, then play better, probably get better seed then. You're up there hopping back. I'm the best defensive player of all time, but you still getting your head beat in like a sucker.
Drummer boy.
I'm like, come on. And plus, Steph Curry, how you gonna be on the sideline last night acting like doing karate, laughing, acting like this whole thing's a joke? Man.
I ain't see that, Lou. I ain't know that, Lou.
Yeah. ESPN reported that story. He was on sideline doing karate, doing play fighting.
But see, that goes back to the culture.
They're up there laughing like it's a whole joke. You getting your head beat in by Toronto Raptors by 53 points, and y'all think this is funny? This is okay?
These niggas lost the most 20-point games this season, huh?
By far.
This is ridiculous.
That goes back to the culture, man. That goes back to the culture.
Disgusting.
When you got a culture that's accepting of that kind of performance and that kind of output, then you're gonna get stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know no Kobe Bryant team I know would accept motherfuckers out there doing all kinds of goddamn karate lessons and shit when you getting beat by fucking 60.
Hey, that nigga Siakam love when he see Draymond. Now Siakam had 36 points.
Hey, that's what I said earlier, Jim. I think Draymond Green had a flashback and getting cooked in the NBA Finals by him. That's why he didn't even play last night.
I'm telling you, James and LB, Steph Curry is gonna run. He's gonna do it this offseason. Watch. He's gonna run because he's
trying to make him do.
Oh, Lou,
hey, I do want to. Hey, hold on. I want to do just one comment on the comment section. So I like this dude, Jimmy. Fuck the chain of command me. Nothing.
What he say?
So he says Steph's been out the last couple games. They're 22-19 with him and 1-7 without him. They should be better even with him. But the last loss is not on Steph. Okay, so this is the thing, right? And I appreciate your comment, right? This is the thing. The losses that they've been enduring have been just ugly losses. Them losses that they've been on, the Warriors had even been competitive. That's what I'm talking about. It's one thing for them to lose, right? But it's another thing to go out there and consistently get your fucking head blown off.
No, 53 points.
The beef I got.
Damn.
That's my beef. It's not the fact that they lose games and stuff like that, because they're going to lose games. It's how they're losing and how they're responding to the losing. That's what I got a problem with. But who's next in here? T Price, what you got?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
See you, Lou. See everybody. See you, James. Thank you, really, for having me, man. I'm in Oregon, man. I'm so tired of Warriors, man. I wish they stopped playing their ass on TV. But where I'm at in Oregon, I can't help but to watch all their games. So I was going back and forth watching the game last night. This is embarrassing. Everybody pretty much hit it on the nail, but I'm just going to take it like this here. How the fuck can you sit there and say that the Warriors is better. I said this in the summer. I said this that Klay Thompson was a most valuable player, and people was on Picket Channel was try to eat me up for that. Well, the proof is in the pudding right now. It's very. And then on the sidelines, you saw Draymond laughing, you saw Steph laughing. I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck are you laughing for? Y'all got the most 20-win losses this year. You got beat worse than the Clippers did, but not by much, by 3 points. But the lead was at one point was at 60, James. The lead at one point the lead was 60. It was fucking 60. When it was 92-42, I had to turn it. No, it was like 100 and like 42. I had to turn it. I was like, hell no, I can't watch this no more. I don't understand, but I'm just gonna say this: they just getting their karma. This just proved that the organization sucks. They should have never got rid of Mark Jackson. Y'all got the black man curse going on with y'all, and now that's what y'all get. Y'all ran KD out of town.
Thanks.
This is what y'all get, man. This is what y'all get. I think it's funny, but me as a person that likes basketball, like to watch basketball, none of them motherfuckers would have got. They should have got their checks last night. Even Steph and even Draymond over there laughing and shit. How come every time he try to face Siakam, he always, when it comes to challenge, he always getting hurt? That's some fishy stuff right there. You have a sprain, really? Finger? Kobe played with a broken wrist, whatever. Finger, you name it. Man, this is sad, man. This is sad, man. How in the fuck can you supposed to be an NBA player? You're supposed to be an NBA player. And you got a college team playing better than y'all. UCLA is playing better than y'all motherfuckers. They play in the Final Four this afternoon. What the fuck is going on over there? But then again, I digress, man. I don't care, man. That's how they want to look at it. That's how they want to see it, man. But this is just sad for basketball fans who put their money into that organization in any kind of way. Y'all need to get y'all money back.
All right, last but certainly not least, go ahead, Mr. Winters.
Yo, what up, LB? What up, James? What up, panel? How y'all feeling, man?
Go
Good, man. God good all the time, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, man, these 40, 50 point losses are inexcusable for anybody. Any team that calls themselves professionals, man, to go out there and perform like that is inexcusable, man. You got to remember who you are, who you were, man. You guys were champions not too long ago. You got to have some pride, man. You got to. But when I look at this team, man, you know, especially with Draymond, I just see a lot of carelessness. You know what I'm saying? I see, you can look at that dude and just tell he's disinterested. He don't care. He out of shape. You know what I'm saying? He's not giving effort like he used to. He didn't got his money and got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he didn't sign the clutch, he been a different guy. His production fell off a cliff. You know, and I just feel like as far as these comments he makes about being the best defensive player, he just want to get attention. Because like I told you, he finna get on TV and cap for his boy. So he trying to get a job at, you know, he didn't got his money out of the NBA because that's as much money as he ever gonna get. So he thinking about setting himself up after the NBA and getting him a little job somewhere, you know, sucking up to his boy like the rest of them do. And but you know, as far as, you know, everything else, I also look at the whole situation as to where, you know, I'm not ready to say Klay's the MVP. I'm not ready to say that simply because of the fact that, you know, they didn't just lose Kevin Durant and they lost their whole championship squad. They lost JaVale McGee. They lost Sean Livingston, Iggy. All them dudes that got them there is gone now. So it's really not a lot of veteran leadership in that locker room. It's just a bunch of young guys with the top guys. And then you lose Klay Thompson on top of that. It's a whole culture change. All them guys they had around there that was, you know, that took them is gone now. So now everything happened to them. You know, this is no excuse, but everything happened. KD leaves. Klay gets hurt. Then all these guys leave. So you left with a bunch of young guys that don't know how to win. Then you making these trades to bring in these Kelly Oubres and these Andrew Wiggins dudes who's never really done much. So, you know, the culture is not what it used to be there. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, depending on how you want to look at it, you know, Steph, I'm not ready to write Steph off because Steph has done a lot for that organization. Steph has been through a lot. Steph with his injuries, his ankles, the man played the whole 2016 final with a grade 3 MCL sprain, man. When they had that 7-game series against the Cavs and lost. He's had his times where he was, a warrior through a lot of things. So I'm not ready to, write him off like that because he's going through this whole culture change with everybody. But then again, my last point is this is what the media is going to do to the Warriors. They're going to destroy the Warriors. They're going to say the Warriors is a bad organization. They're going to bring up everything bad about them because they're trying to get Steph to go over there with their what I want to call him. I don't want to say his name, but that's their token boy. They want to go over there and help him out because they're upset with what New Jersey is doing. But think about this, and I think this is kind of what the Warriors did. I think the reason why they signed Kevin Durant is because of that. Because you can't, Steph Curry is injured a lot. Dre is injured a lot. And I think that's part of the reason why they signed Kevin Durant, because they're like, well, we can't depend on them to be healthy through a whole season, so we need as much help as we can get. And I think that's also what the Nets are. Everybody think the Nets are stacking the deck. I don't think they are. I think that you can't depend on the health of Kyrie Irving. You see how long KD's been out. So why not load your squad up with the best players possible? You know what I'm saying? Karis LeVert, and you see how far Karis LeVert and all them guys got you last year. They was out in the first round. Because at first I was thinking like everybody else, they stacking the deck and doing all that, but they can't depend on. You don't know how you don't know when KD's gonna be back, and you don't know how healthy Kyrie's gonna be. So you know what I'm saying? You got to load your team up with guys you can depend on. But I'm gonna stop because I'm talking too much, man. But that's just the way I feel, man. That's how I look at it, man. I think a lot of guys on the Golden State is disinterested, man. They don't care.
And that goes back to the culture. So all them dudes that was on that team, right? When they were on that, because the core of that team is still there when they went to the NBA Finals. You would figure, right? All right, the culture's set with all the veterans that were there, all them young guys that's not veterans and all that. You mean to tell me you can't carry on tradition? So my thing is this, right? Draymond Green has proven he's not a leader. Stephen Curry has proven that he's not a leader, because my thing is, if you're a young guy, you got the veterans on the team, you got the culture established, right? When young guys become veterans, eventually it's up to them to carry on to the standard that's been set. If you fail to do that, right, then how can I label you? How can I see you as a leader, right? People give you crowns before you earn the right to become king, right? Or earn the privilege of becoming king. There's too many of that going on. We so quick to crown people. We so quick to give them titles before they earn it. And I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? There's a baseline that's the standard, and the standard has not been met.
I just feel like I feel like.
I ain't gonna lie though, cause I feel like we like not using the word veteran properly, because I feel like Steph is not veterans yet, bro. Especially with Steph, he's still a star. A veteran is like somebody who humble. The game is already what it is, but he out here giving game. He can't give game when he's still in his prime and still giving, like playing games. That's why you got guys like LaMarcus and Blake and them boys who already been humble. They already knew their game was on, but they can be on teams like Brooklyn to ease those three to get together. So he don't have that. David West was a factor. Like, people don't realize, like, he was holding that shit down like a real nigga. Like, you feel me? That was in the locker room. You feel me? Had a couple of those guys at 2019 team. We didn't have that. That's why they inflated. You feel me? Like, you ain't had nobody like a grown ass man on that bench. Cause these niggas still, like, you feel me? They still young, like, in the game of basketball. You didn't have a veteran like David West and like a couple of those guys, and he really holding it down if you really pay attention. Like, just saying that.
Hey, that's a good point, because I'm gonna tell you something. Just looking from the outside, looking in, excuse me, and me staying out there in Oakland, I love them dudes' culture. I love what they all stand for, and they not no bitch ass city. So what I'm saying, for them niggas to let that shit go on, they about to start pressing the panic button. Look, I got my range. Y'all niggas delivered. Man, it's time for a new breed of people to come up here because these niggas get content with their position. And at the end of the day, like I always try to tell y'all, bro, if your coach gonna sit over there and let you do that shit, what makes you think you're all-star players? That's why Steph getting content with the shit that he doing. Because he don't have a real coach to put pressure on his ass so he can put pressure on the players. If I'm the alpha of the team and I'm Steph, man, I'm jumping in Draymond ass. I'm jumping in all kind of niggas ass. But he's not that type of person to do that. So with that being said, when your coach ain't that type of nigga to do that, the leader of your team ain't that type of nigga to do that. The nigga who you got doing it ain't built like that. In the Raymond, man, that's a recipe for disaster. I told motherfuckers when the shit first happened, I understand you got scared, you got hogged down, but think about it. Andrew Bogus was hurt. Run that shit back. Look, tell Bogus, look, man, you sorry what happened, and we gonna run that shit back because we know if we'd have had you, we'd have beat him. Because we all know when when Bogus got hurt, that's when LeBron and Kyrie went to really eating in that paint. They went to get into the paint like relentless, like it wasn't no tomorrow. So everybody had injuries, but that Bogut injury hurt them the most because that opened the lane up for LeBron and Kyrie to do more damage. So they shot can start falling. Then Klay the only one, to be honest, and Iggy, bruh, that can really play lockdown D. You know what I mean? Like everybody else was suspect. They get their ass cooked. You hiding Steph. So it's like you're really playing 3-on-5. But if you let them tell it to us, oh, this team was paused, this team was stacked. Man, when they lost Andrew Barbosa, they lost David Lee, they lost Maurice Spates, they lost Harrison Barnes. Who else they lost? Somebody help me out. They lost more people than that.
More Spates.
Yeah, I just said him last. So that's like 4 people that I just named, all for one person. Now, if you combine all those people points up that I just said, from Harrison Barnes, Mo Space, Leandro Barbosa, and David Lee, and they had somebody else on that team they had that one. Who that was?
Sean Livingston.
Yeah, Sean Livingston. So that's 5 right. That's a whole nother start 5. So you got your whole second unit out there just to bring KD in this bitch. I would have never did no shit like that because now you handicapping my team. Now if somebody was to get hurt like KD did on that 3rd year, you put onus on these young players to come into play, and they wasn't ready for that moment. That's why I told y'all I don't like when they shorten their fucking playoff roster. And you won't sit here and tell me, well, we gonna roll with an 8-man roster when we've been rolling with 12 all year. So if we cut them 4 people off and we just roll with this 8, say we do that. Now Kawhi got in foul trouble. Kawhi ain't got it going. We could go to Paul George. We could use all these teams that stack in the deck, who demolished their whole roster for one nigga like a Paul George or a KD. Now, what you call them get in foul trouble, or you get an injury. Now you got to still put the ass in the game. The whole difference is you done froze them out the whole end of the second half of the season because you're trying to get your playoff roster ready and get their leg, and they went up about overplaying them the ass end of the season to finish stronger to get a good season. And like I say, when Steph Curry get in foul trouble, Klay Thompson or Draymond Green, who the fuck you gonna put in there? You can't put nobody in there because you done got rid of everybody to bring on KD. So I never believed in that breaking down the whole team. That's why I be telling Ticket, man, and that's my nigga to the day I died since I met him, bro. I ain't fucking up no young squad who I see with a lot of potential. How Miami just went to the finals. I don't give a fuck if it was a bubble or not. The way they dick riding that bubble rank for that dude, you could appreciate the way Miami did it and how they walk niggas down. Look at that run last year. Them people went through the playoffs round 1, 2, and 3, and I think they only lost 3 games. To be honest, they went 6 games with Boston, and they lost another game or something. Probably one more. They swept Indiana. They swept somebody else. Man, the people was running through that shit. So what I'm saying is that young team is paused. You just got to stay healthy. I like what Miami's doing for us. They regimen keeping their players healthy. Why everybody else don't do that? That's why I tell y'all too. A lot of people don't like hard work. LB, y'all. When you push them niggas to be great, that's who you gonna see who got it. When your gas tank on E and you still gotta push through that shit, that's when you become the greatest. But these young niggas don't know that type of method because you ain't got no coaches out here that's gonna push them to be great.
Hey, wait, well, I gotta slightly disagree with you when you said Steph Curry not a veteran. This dude been in the league over 10 years, bro.
I was just about to say that.
That's why I brought that up too, because when he said that, Steph Curry supposed to be a leader by now, bro. That's all we're saying.
Hey, can I say something right quick?
No, I get what you're saying, dude. Like, oh man, what do you think?
No, I was just gonna piggyback what you were saying because I want to comment on that too. He's been in the league over 10 years. Come on, and this is one thing I don't like about the NBA nowadays. The old school players taught the new upcoming players how to be veterans. You see what I'm saying? So now you see Steph, you see Draymond, who is the leaders on who so-called say the leaders of the team, and whatever. Okay, you got these people laughing on the bench while you getting blown out. You ain't setting a good example for your rookie. They got so many young players on their squad, man. I'm just sitting there every time I watch their game, I see Draymond laughing. I'm like, dude, what you laughing for? Y'all getting beat. I don't understand it. It's just like to me, I'm just my opinion. They're very ungrateful because that shows you don't have no kind of professionalism about your job. Because if you have professionalism at your job, let some rookies would have did that instead of them. But then again, don't nobody hold them accountable. The coach don't hold them accountable. So it's sad, bro. It gets down to coaching at the end. Last night interview, I'd rather not hear his crap like I'd rather not hear Draymond interview that he had the night before. I ain't got time for all that. Man, is this the product you put for y'all Warriors fans out there? I know how they is out there about they fans out there. I know how they is getting out the mud, loyalty, everything. They ain't getting the loyalty from their leaders, man. All they getting is laughing. You got the most 20-point blowouts in the league, and it's not even close. I don't understand it, man. When is accountability? When does accountability come to play? Oh, I ain't got nothing else to prove. You damn right you got something to prove. You got something to prove to show these other players on how to be a professional, how to get it done y'all way. And this is one thing I don't understand about the Warriors too. And I said this on Ticket Stream way early in the summer. When the season started, how in the fuck you gonna sit there have this Wiseman dude sitting there shooting threes? That let me know right then and there that this man can't coach. And then you got Oubre out there shooting threes too. Okay, you got to adjust to your talent. You don't have them snipers. You don't have KD over there no more. You don't have Klay because he's hurt. Okay, Draymond, whatever. But still, you got to change your offense. The team that he has, they should not be doing it. They should be throwing that ball in the inside the Wiseman. But that let me know, Steve Kerr, you can't make adjustments, huh? This is what happens. You wanted it. You admire. I just want to say, fuck you to the sun don't shine. Because you did Mark Jackson wrong. To me, this is just my opinion. I'm going to say this again. They going through the black man curse. If you would have never got rid of Mark Jackson, y'all would never be in the shit stains that y'all in right now.
It's absolutely disgusting and it's unbecoming. There's conduct unbecoming professional basketball player. The way you have teams, you get your veterans out there cooking and joking and doing all.
Shit, let me reply after you on LV to rebuttal to your question. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think Steph is like a veteran yet.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Yeah, man, got a phone call, man. So hey, I'm at the end of the stream here. I gotta take this phone call. But smash the like, hit subscribe, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to those channels, man. Looted Rider, Mr. Winners. If y'all got channels, hey man.